Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever this video finds you, I hope you're having a rad time. I'm the Figure Dude, and on today's Work in Progress Wednesday, we are going to make a custom Rush and Bandido. Without further ado, let's talk about some figures. Dude. Welcome back. Like I said, today we are making Rush and Bandido, both in AEW right now. I think they're fully contracted AEW stars, both very prominent wrestlers in Mexico and CMLL, AAA. I know that the working relationships are weird there, but I know that they're big in Mexico. I listen to Conan and Disco Inferno talk about these guys a lot, so they're fans. I'm a fan. I wanted to make them, even though, like, I don't know, they're not all that relevant to AW. Rush, at least as of recording, like, he does stuff. He was in the Continental Classic tournament. Bandido, he might be hurt right now. I don't remember, but I've gone back and forth on making these guys. I couldn't remember if they'd been announced by Jazzwares, but the timeline for Jazzwares figures is so long, so, like, I don't even know what sets we're on for retail. Jazzwares is just jacked up right now, so I figured I'm not gonna wait anymore. Let's go ahead and make these guys. I'm super excited. I love adding luchadors for sure. Obviously, gosh, what am I saying? Rush doesn't have a mask, but who's it? Drilistico, is that his brother? And Dragon Lee, I think those are his brothers. I want to make those guys too, but Bandido, just another Mexican wrestler in AEW. So formula-wise, I did make Rush a little bit bigger. He's a thicker dude, so he's got the Austin torso, which actually I think is from a Gerald Briscoe Elite I had. The arms are some Cena arms. I wanted to give him, like, that bigger look. He's not super jacked, but he's a big dude. He looks big next to a lot of the other guys in AEW. The legs are from a Finn Balor. You can see that Balor Club logo on there. And then obviously the lowers are Ultimate Warrior, but it's not entirely accurate. He has, like, feather boots, but I don't have anything. I'm not going to sculpt a bunch of feathers. I don't think that would look good. I know I've seen some customs. Man, I cannot think of it. I can't think of who it is. I don't know if it's DWO Customs who did it. I know someone has done, like, the feathered look for the boots, and I just can't think of it offhand. I know there's a few guys I kind of get mixed up that all kind of have a similar, like, style of how they shoot their figures. Anyway, even if not, go check out DWO Customs. He's a great guy. He does some good stuff. But I'm going to use the Ultimate Warrior lowers. I do have to swap out the feet, I'm pretty sure. I think he just wears, like, some regular boots underneath. I have to go look again, swap those out. He's not going to have the Cowboy Ultimate Warrior boots. And then decals, we've just got the white attire he wears a lot. Gonna have to paint that white, and then these are just the clear decals, so those will go over. Then same for, I don't know, maybe the knee pads. I don't know, I gotta take a peek. But anyway, for Bandido, he is a really simple formula. So the arms are from I say that Santos Escobar. Nope, that's not right. Mustafa Ali Elite. That's where those arms are from. The torso is from an Alberto Del Rio, and then the lower legs, the upper legs are from the Lince Dorado Elite. The lowers are from a D'Lo Brown, actually. He had some short calves that just matched in all black. So his attire is just going to be all black, and then there's going to be some decals just to add a little bit of character difference. I can't think of what word I want. Just to add a little bit to the figure, we've got some small things that'll go on. And, like, I think I'm just going to be painting the mask all black anyway, so maybe I'll put, like, a dry brush in the hair to make it stand out a little bit. I don't know. I'll think of something to add some texture to it so it's not just an all black figure, even though this is kind of like what he wears. He's got some other attires, but that's what we're going to go with today, so don't need to waste any more time. Here we go. All right, so starting out with Rush here, I'm going to do a dark color. His hair's black, obviously. When I paint black hair, I use a brown and then I put a little bit of black in it so that it doesn't look just like black and glossy. Very few people with black hair is just like jet black, so don't like to do that. I don't think it looks very good. So I'll go over that a few times with the hair. Same with the beard here. He's got some like tiny detail on the chin I want to make sure I get, so use my sculpting tool there. As far as his attire goes, like torso, obviously, arms, legs, really not going to have to do a whole lot. Use my goof off here to get the Ms. design off, which on the white crotch piece, it'll leave some residue, but you can't really tell, so that's awesome, obviously. Gonna paint the calves here black. I can't do the boots perfectly how I'd like to for him, but this will work the best. So that's just how we're going to do it here. Then I'm gonna paint, so I want it like he wears the knee pads underneath his like ones with the design on them. So I'm going to seal that off, make sure that he's got that look like the whole way. And then really his decals are super simple. So I'm gonna do this one on the back, and then I'm gonna paint like black on the side to kind of connect it a little bit. Just because there's a little bit of open space. And then Bandido is real simple. Just gonna paint black. So his mask I'm gonna do in plain black. The hair I'll do the same as Rush. I'll use a little bit of black and a little bit of brown. It's gonna differentiate it. And he does. If anyone does Bandido, looking at his pictures, like his hair is pretty dark. But I still don't like to do just like a plain straight black paint, just because I don't like the like glossiness that it typically has. This Bandido, I'm painting it all black. The eyes, since you have to like get in through the mask, are a little bit difficult to get to. So I'll touch it up a little bit, and I always leave enough like skin tone paint if I need to touch up around it. But outside of the eyes, like really not too difficult. Just being patient. The Heteration head sculpts are all like have a lot of texture to them. And they kind of like they don't all just like blend together. In like the hair and the mask aren't just like a single smooth piece. Like it breaks up so that you can kind of get up close to those edges without going over with your paint. It makes it a little bit easier. All right, time to wrap things up. These both turned out fantastic. We'll start out with Rush or Bandido here. So a very simple one, but I'm happy with what I was able to do with it as far as differentiate like the mask and everything. So with Bandido, you can see the hair is a little more brown than just the plain black. He has dark hair. I didn't want to do just the plain black though. Like I said, I like to do like a darker, not a dark color, like a little bit off, add a little bit of brown to the hair, so that it's not like just a plain glossy black. And then I did paint over this with the matte Mod Podge on the mask to make it look a little bit different still. So you can see all the detail in there. Obviously the legs were just black. So it was a fairly simple custom, but had to nail the eyes, mask, everything. And I'm really, really happy with how that came out. But then this next one, this I am ecstatic about. I'm really happy with my Rush custom. I messed around with the formula while making it. Started with the Ultimate Warrior lowers. I completely switched the bodies. I actually started with a different body, and then, you know, had to change a heart. So we've got the tan, we've got some Billy Gunn arms, the torso from British Bulldog, some Ms. legs, and then the lowers are from the Tyler Breeze basic we got a while ago. Again, with this, use the like not necessarily black, threw some brown in there. I'm really happy. The texture of the hair is really good. It's a great sculpt. It did like scrape a little off the nose, but you can see the front and back of the attire. Ooh, had to touch up that black on the calves. Always some touch-ups to do, not a huge deal. But that is going to be everything. not crazy, just a matter of getting the details right, and I feel like I did that. So happy with both of these. Gonna look great on the shelf. And again, I never don't know what we're gonna get from Jazzwares, even if they show us stuff. Never know if you're gonna actually get it. So there's my Rush and Bandido. There's plenty more luchador wrestler. I guess technically Rush doesn't wear a mask. Anyway, I want to get to more like AAA CMLL guys, more AEW guys, but these are a great addition, great start to that today. If you like what we're doing here, go check out some more Work in Progress Wednesday videos we have. Please continue to like, share, subscribe, and remember, you can't buy happiness, but you can buy more action figures. Figure Dude, out.